Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're back to play another, possibly several games of TCG Live. Got a bunch of code cards to scan in here. We're going to collect for Obsidian Flame Battle Pass first. Okay. Which Tier 4 rank unlocked automatically. I'm going to collect all. Oh, goodness. Alright, clicking 6 rewards. Your Obsidian Flame. 1800, we got Torkoal. We got a Wingull. Got a Pelipper. A Charizard EX. Can't quite read that. Pidgeotto. Pidgeot EX. Charmeleon. Charmander. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Iono. And 14 packs of Obsidian Flame. Oh, goodness. We got Slandit. Wiglet. Lapras. Dilbur. Magnemite. And Claydol. Steenie. Masquerain. Vengeful Punch. Herdier. Paldean Wooper. And Togekiss. Lampent. Dratini. Paldean Clodsire. Rhyme. Leffa. And Darkrai. Swablu. Magnemite. Clodsire. Tadpole. Weasel. And Darkrai. Diagonal. Lillipup. Midnight Form Lycanroc. Surskit. Pokemon League Headquarters. And a Cloth. EX. Yo! Cloth! Got Rowlet. Dongoose. Excadrill. Darmaka. Inkay. And Gita. Fungus. Rowlet. Poppy. Dilbur. Armarouge. And Darkrai. Gloom. Rhyme. Grumpig. Barbroach. Patrol Cap. And a Thunderous. Slandit. Physian. Ortiga. Cubchoo. Paldean Wooper. And Toxtricity. A Fairy. Togetic. Pokemon League Headquarters. Cleffa. Finzan? I don't know how to pronounce that. Darkrai. Bisharp. Diglett. Wiglet Trio. I almost said Wiglet. Darkrai. Mawile. And a Toxtricity. Capsicum. Tadpole. Lanoon. Houndour. Teamstar Grunt. And Entei. 2 packs left. Bronzor. Surskit. Midnight Form Lycanroc. Padbo. Sinistea. Gita. Last one before we start scannings. Capsicum. Phantom. Wug Trio. Beltan. gold rare Charizard EX. Let's go! And a Pidgeot EX with the double rare in the box. In the pack. We got that Torkoal Stampede for 30 damage for 2 energy costs, 3 energy costs for concentrated fire of 80 damage, times the flip a coin for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each head. Zah! Wingull with 2 energy costs for gust of 30 damage. We got Hearsay by the Pelipper for the ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand, evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn. You may choose put a support card for from your discard pile into your hand. Search your deck for this support card. Reveal it and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. 3 energy costs for Wing Attack for 90 damage. Diglett has got 1 energy cost for Hole Diggin' and Noggin, which is going to be 30 damage. Discard the top card of your deck. Barn Brooch. We got Hide for 1 energy cost. Flip a coin. If heads, you during your next turn. Your opponent's next turn, all damage is prevented from the end effects of the attacks done to this Pokemon. And then we got 2 energy costs for Mud Slap for 20 damage. Phantom, which has got 2 energy costs for Branch Poke of 20 damage. Brilbur has got 1 energy cost for Rising Lunge for 10 damage, plus flip a coin. If heads, attack does 10 more damage. Midnight Form, Lycanroc. Loving the art there, dude. Oh my goodness. Got 1 energy cost for 90 damage. A Finishing Fang. If the opponent's active Pokemon has no damage counters on it before this attack does nothing. And 3 energy costs for Slashing Claw, doing 100 damage. Cloth EX. We got Counter-Attacking Pincers. For the ability, if this Pokemon is in your active spot, it's damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Even if this Pokemon is knocked out, discard an energy from your from the attacking Pokemon. Then it's 3 energy costs for a Flying Press, doing 100 damage plus a flip of a coin. If heads, this attack does 80 more damage. Charizard EX, Terra typing Dark. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, it prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attack of both your opponents, yours and your opponents. Goodness, that is a gorgeous card. Ability is Infernal Rain. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic Fire Energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. 2 Fire Energy costs for a Burning Darkness of 180 plus. This attack does 30 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. A vengeful Pokemon. We got Paldean Wooper Flop for 2 energy costs and 30 damage. Got Clodsire. 1 energy cost for Poison Ring of 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned during your opponent's next turn. That Pokemon can't retreat. 3 energy costs for Muddy Hammer. 100 damage. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Rowlet. Umukazu artwork on this one. Got 1 energy cost for Razor Wing for 20 damage. Got Yorota So for the artist on this one. Got 1 energy cost for Bite of 10 damage. 3 energy costs for Darkness Fang of 70 damage. Got Bunturo is for the art is for Dark right here. 1 energy cost. Dark Slumber 2 for 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. 3 energy costs for Night Cyclone of 20 damage. Move all your energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon, any way you like. Same thing, but just not the Nahalo. Inkay, we got that. Oh my goodness. I would try to pronounce the artist's name on this one, but that's a really long name. They got Pokédex entries on the bottom now? That's kind of cool. By exposing your foes to the blinking of this spot, Inkay demoralizes them and then is seized the chance to flee. Interesting. We got 2 energy costs for Hug of 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Salandit! Ooh, that is really cool artwork too. It taunts its prey. I'm gonna try dropping the illustrator. I'd like to do illustrators, but I can't say their names for the most part. But it taunts its prey and lures them into narrow, rocky areas where it sprays them with toxic gas, make them dizzy, and take them down. With 1 energy cost for suffocating gas of 10 damage, and 2 energy costs for scratch for 30 damage. We got Bronzor, another nice art. My goodness. Ancient people believe this that the pattern on the Bronzor's back contains a mysterious power. 1 energy cost for mirror draw. Draw cards until you have the same number as your opponent's Pokemon as your opponent has in their hand. And then 2 energy costs for speed dive for 30 damage. Excadrill is pierced for 1 energy cost for 60 damage. Bisharp has got... Oh, I should have done the dex entry for Excadrill. Known as the Drill King, this Pokemon can tunnel through terrain at speeds of over 90 miles an hour. Bisharp, we got this Pokemon commands a group of several Pawniards. Group that are defeated in territorial disputes are absorbed by the winning side. Huh, interesting. We got 1 energy cost for Metal Claw, doing 20 damage, and 2 energy costs for Fury Cutter. For 50 plus, flip 3 coins. If one of them lands on heads, this attack does 20 more damage. 2 of them heads, this attack does 60 more damage. If all 3 heads land, this does 120 more damage. Oof. Meltan. We got this. They live as a group, but when the time comes, one strong Meltan will absorb all the others and evolve. Ha! That's actually quite interesting. We got 1 energy cost for Melt for 20 damage. We got Dratini. It sheds its layer of skin as it grows larger. During this process, it protects it. It is protected by a rapid waterfall. We got 1 energy cost for Tail Snap of 20 damage. Pidgeot Gust, which is 20 damage. Its docile prefers to avoid conflict. If disturbed, however, it can be ferocious. It can ferociously strike back. Pidgeot, which has got 2 energy costs for Wing Attack for 40 damage. It's very protective of its spawn territorial area. This Pokemon will fiercely peck at any intruder. Oh, we don't have a dex entry on the Pidgeot, which is okay. We got 200, ability is Quick Search. During your next turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You can't use a Quick Search ability more than 1 Quick Search ability per each turn. 2 energy costs for Blustery Wind of 120 damage. You may discard a Stadium in play. Ow. Linoon, we got it, 1 energy cost for Jet Headbutt for 40 damage. And then we got 3 energy costs for Reckless Charge at 150 damage. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. It uses explosive speed and razor sharp claws to break down prey. Running along winding paths, it is not its. Okay, running along winding paths is not its strong suit. Got 2 energy costs for, 1 energy cost for Swablu's Fluffy Guard. During your next turn, Pokemon takes 20 less damage from from the attacks after applying weakness resistances. 2 energy costs for Flap for 20 damage. It consistently grooms its cotton-like wings. It takes a shower to clean itself if it becomes dirty. Steamy. We got 1 energy cost for Aromatherapy, heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. 2 energy cost for Razor Leaf for 60 damage. Steamy spreads its sweet scent and makes others feel invigorated. This same scent is popular in antiperspirants, or for antiperspirants. Lillipup. Oh, it's a cute artwork of Lillipup. Got 1 energy cost for Rear Kick of 20 damage. This Pokemon is far brighter than the average child. The Lillipup won't forget the love it receives or abuse it suffers. Alright, we got Herdier. We got 1 energy cost for Rear Kick of 30 damage, 2 energy cost for Hammer In for 50 damage. The black fur covers this Pokemon's body is dense and springy. Yeah, even sharp fangs bounce right off. Huh. Young Goose. Man, that thing is so crabby looking. 1 energy cost. Knockaway is 10 damage. Plus, flip a coin if its head has 10 more damage. Its stomach fills most of its torso. And it wanders the same path every day searching for fresh food. Galoom. Got 1 energy cost for Infighting Scent. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. While 1 energy cost for Leaf Step, 20 damage. What appears to be drool actually sweet honey. Is actually sweet honey. It is very sickly and clings stubbornly to its if touched. We got another Pidgeot EX. Got the same abilities for this one. Love the artwork. The Gold Rare Charizard EX. Same abilities as the other one, but oh my goodness, the golds. Capsicum, we get Reckless Charge for 30 damage. This attack does 10 damage to itself for 1 energy cost. The more sunlight this Pokemon bathes in, the more spicy chemicals are produced in its body, and thus the spicier the moves become. Got Heat Tackle for 2 energy cost for 70 damage. This Pokemon does 20 damage to itself. If it becomes agitated during battle, it spouts intense flames, incinerating its surroundings. Love, that sounds about right for Charmeleon. Entei got pressure for the ability. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, use attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon do 20 less damage before applying weaknesses resistances. And we got 3 energy cost for Blaze Ball for 60 damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. It is said that when this roars, a volcano erupts somewhere around the globe. These are literal Pokédex entries. That's kind of neat. 2 energy costs for Darmaka's Headbutt for 20 damage. 3 energy costs for Surprise Attack doing 70 damage. Pokemon if its tails does nothing. This popular symbol of good fortune will never fall over in its sleep, no matter how it's pushed or pulled. Interesting. Lampent. 2 energy costs for Flare for 20 damage. 1 energy cost for Flare for 20 damage. 2 energy costs for Alluring Fireball. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to its active spot. This attack does 30 damage to the new active Pokemon. It lurks in cities, pretending to be a lamp. Once it finds someone whose death is near, it will trail quietly after them. Creepy, but cool. Armarouge. Scorching Armor. This Pokemon in your if this Pokemon is in your active spot, and it's damaged by attack from your opponent's opponent's Pokemon. Even if this Pokemon is knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now burned. 2 energy costs for Steam Artillery for 70 damage. Armarouge evolves through the use of a set of armor that belongs to a distinguished warrior. Pokemon is incredibly loyal. We got Lapras, 20 for 2 energy costs for Hail. Attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Now apply weak resistances by the bench Pokemon. And at 3 energy costs for Freezing Wind, there's 100 damage. Crossing Icy Seas is no issue for this cold resistant Pokemon. Its smooth skin is a little cool to the touch. Weasel got 1 energy cost for quick attack for 10 damage. But a coin, if it's heads, this attack does 20 damage, 10 more damage. If it spins its 2 tails like a screw to propel itself to the water. The tails also slice clinging seaweed. Shoot! We got 1 energy cost for Smash Kick for 10 damage. 2 energy costs for... God, it's so cute. 2 energy costs for Trip Over. 2 for 20 damage. Flip a coin. If its heads, does 20 more damage. Many of these species can be found along the shorelines in cold regions. If Cubchoo lacks dangling snout, there's a chance it's sick. Aww. Cryogonal. First freeze for 30 damage for 1 energy cost. If you go second, and it's your first turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Cryogonal appears during cold season. It is said that people and Pokemon who die on snowy mountains are reborn as this Pokemon. Yo, I can do the Phantom and the thing, and the Cryogonal in the campaign. Yo! Wiglet got 1 energy cost for 10 damage for Rain Splash. This Pokemon can pick up scent of a 65. I can't. Yeah, we got 1 Trio, which is 1 energy cost for Intertwining Entrapment. 50 damage for during your next turn, the opponent can't retreat. Obviously, I can't read all the dex entries because otherwise this video is gonna be like 6 hours long. 1 energy cost for Lunge for 20 damage. Flip a coin if its head, tails, this attack does nothing for Surskit. I still don't know how to pronounce you. Because I know how to pronounce Revolution, but can't pronounce you. 1 energy cost for Valiant Evolution. Switch your Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it into this Pokemon. Put it onto this Pokemon, evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. Then we got 1 energy cost for Razor Fin for 10 damage. 2 energy costs for the Tail Smack for 30 damage. Magnemite's got 1 energy cost for Ram for 10 damage. 2 energy cost for Speedball for 20 damage. Got Masquerain, which is 1 energy cost for Panic Prompting Pattern. Flip a coin until you get heads. For each head, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. 2 energy cost for Bug Buzz for 70 damage. Thunderous! You got the Adverse Weather ability. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting, that's really cool. 2 energy cost for Gigantic Bolt, doing 140 damage. This Pokemon also does 90 damage to itself. Ouch. Toxtricity Leer for 1 energy cost. Flip a coin. If its heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 2 energy cost for Loud Mix of 50 plus. This attack does 30 damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. Tadbulb, which is going to be 1 energy cost for Energizer. Attach electric energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. 3 energy cost for Lightning Ball for 30 damage. Thunder Jolt for 40 damage for 2 energy cost does 10 damage to itself. Whoa, too fast. Now we got Shaking Discharge for 2 energy cost for 20 damage. This attack does 10 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Do not apply weaknesses or resistances for the bench Pokemon. Cleffa, which has got no energy cost for Grasping Draw. Draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. Clefairy, it was got 2 energy cost for Slap Slap for 30 damage. 2 energy for 30 damage times. Flip 2 coins. And this attack does 30 damage for each head. Togetic, which is 1 energy cost for Sharing Peace. Each player draws 3 cards. 2 energy cost for Speed Dive for 40. Togekiss has got Precious Gift for the ability. Once you, at the end of your turn, after you attack, you may use this ability, draw until you have 8 cards in your hand. 2 energy cost for Power Cyclone for 110 damage. Move the energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Mawile, which has got 1 energy cost for Mischievous Crunch for 30 times. This attack does 30 damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. Fungus, 1 energy cost for Enticing Pattern. Search your deck for a basic leaf energy, leaf Pokemon, and put it onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. 2 energy costs for Beat for 20 damage. Grumpig, which has got powerful steps. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. We got 3 energy costs for Zen Headbutt for 200 damage. Kaboom Doll, which is 1 energy cost for Claydol's Kaboom Doll attack. Put a damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon until remaining HP is 10. If you place any damage counters on this way, this attack does 120 damage to this Pokemon. Alright. 1 energy cost for Mind Bend for 30 damage. This is, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Sinistea, which has got Cold Tea for 10 damage, which equal for 1 energy cost. Flip a coin. If its heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Charmander, which is 1 energy cost for Tail on Fire for 10 damage. Search your deck for 1 energy, fire energy, and attach it to this Pokemon and shuffle your deck. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Shuffle up to 5 cards from your discard pile into your deck, and then shuffle. If you shuffle any cards into your deck this way, draw 3 cards. Ayano, which has got 3 odd. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it into the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards at the bottom of their deck, in this way, each player draws cards to each remaining prize cards. Ita, which has got search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. During this turn, your Pokemon can't attack. This including Pokemon that come into play this turn. Ortega. Your opponent reveals their hand, and you choose a card you find there and put it into the bottom of their deck. If You put a card at the bottom of your opponent's deck this way. Your opponent may draw a card. Control cap, as long as the Pokemon with this card is attached to is in the active spot, cards your deck can't be discarded by effects of your opponent's attacks, abilities, items, Pokemon tools, or support cards. So you can't make me discard as long as I have it holding on there. Attacks used by each Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent, cost 1 more energy. Copy, move 2 energy cards from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. Rhyme, draw 3 cards, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent may choose the new active Pokemon. Team Star Ground, put an attached energy from your opponent's active Pokemon on the top of their deck. Vengeful Punch, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's active Pokemon, put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Oh goodness, that was a lot of cards. Alright. Now I can go to the I'm not going to the shop. Okay. I need to redeem. And I will have to type these out. Alright. 10 packs. Alright. We've got Glimmet, Lechonk, or God! Letter of Encouragement, Dratini, Trevenant, and Claydol. Wiglet, Lilipop, Masquerain, Tempole, Charmeleon, and Claydol. We got Dratini, God! Lechonk, Trevenant, Bonsley, Palafin. Oh, that is a... I can't wait to get a closer look at that one. Got Shockstricity for the double rare. Or the extra rare. Barbroach, Ortega, Trio, Letter of Encouragement, Pidgeot EX, another one of the arts. Oh, goodness. And a Caesar. I wonder if that's the illustrator. Art. Baroom, Numel, Keemstar Grunt, Toxel, Politoed, and Palafin. Lillipup, Drillbur, Dugtrio, Tadbolt, Headbulb, Magneton, and Palafin. I can't pronounce you. Baltoy, Umbreon, ooh, Toxtricity, Spoink, and Rhyme. The full art Rhyme. Oh, wow. Got Gloom, Lechonk, Seismitoad, Wooper, Fizzan, and Palafin. Glimmet, Smoliv, Togetic, Beartic, Seismitoad, and Toxtricity. Now we got Glimmet, Spoink, Pidgeot, or Pidgeotto, I should say, Masquerain, Bellybolt, and Darkrai. Now we got Dugtrio, which has got 1 energy cost for dig for 50 damage for the coin. If it's heads during your opponent's next turn, all damage is prevented to the attacks done to this Pokemon. Barbroach had already covered. Bonsley's got Blabber for 10 damage for no energy cost. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Look that you already. Trevenant, which has got Forest, Mirage, Mesmera. I have no clue how to pronounce that. Your Next, the ability during your opponent's checkup. During Pokemon checkup, if this Pokemon is in your active spot, put 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. 3 energy costs for lockup for 100 damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon cannot retreat. Glimmet has got Iron Defense for 1 energy cost. Flip a coin if it's heads. During your opponent's next turn, all damage is prevented to this Pokemon by attacks. 1 energy cost for Hangdown for 10 damage. 2 energy costs for Glimmet's Poison Shard, 20 damage. Opponent's active Pokemon got Poison. Whooper's got that flop. Got Umbreon. Oh, that's a gorgeous art of Umbreon. Got Faint Attack for 1 energy cost. Attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack's damage cannot be affected by weakness resistance or by any effect on that Pokemon. 3 energy costs for Pitch Black Blade for 140 damage. Your next turn, this Pokemon cannot attack. Scizor! Got 1 energy cost for Punishing Scissors. 1 energy for 10 damage, plus this attack does 50 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play that has an ability. Cool. 70 damage for 2 energy costs for Cut. Varoom with Suffocating Gas for 2 energy costs for 30 damage. 1 energy cost. Oh, we already covered you. Yep. God! 1 energy cost for 20 damage for Tackle. 2 energy costs for Disarming Voice for 20 damage. The opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Oh, God, you look amazing. You look so happy. Small of Absorb for 20 damage for 1 energy cost. Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Already covered you. Palafin, the gorgeous art here. I wonder if it's the illustrator. I'm pretty sure it's the illustrator. We got... That's got to be the illustrator. It's not an EX. 1 energy cost for Jet Punch for 30 damage. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Do not apply weakness or resistances. Justice Kick of 2 energy costs for 210 damage. If this Pokemon didn't move from the bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does nothing. Huh. We got that Pidgeot EX, which has got... we already covered the ability and all that. Just want to admire the art on that. Route 18. So cool. Is that Route 10? I think that's a 10. Covered you. Numo, I don't know if I covered you. 2 energy costs for Hot Mega for 20 damage. The opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Temple, you got Screwtail for 10 damage for 1 energy cost. Flip a coin of its heads. Discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Palpitoad has got 2 energy costs for Range Slash for 50 damage. Seismitoad, which has got Quaking Zone for the ability. As long as this Pokemon is in your active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 more energy. 2 energy costs for Echoing Voice for 120 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon's Echoing Voice attack does 100 more damage. Wow. Beartic, which has got 1 energy cost for Icicle Punch for 30 damage, 3 energy costs for Frost Purge for 170 damage. Flip a coin. If it's tails, discard all energies from this Pokemon. Ooh. Piglet, I think we covered you. We covered you. Yeah, we covered you. Yep. Yep, we covered you. Just different art. Magneton, we got Enter Tackle for 30 damage for 1 energy cost, 3 energy cost for Electro Ball for 60. Covered you. Slight intrusion for 1 energy cost for 30 damage. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Got you. Belly Bolt did not get you. Electro Bolt Bullet for 2 energy costs or 70 damage. This attack is also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Not apply weakness resistance by the bench Pokemon. We got Togetic, which is 1 energy cost for Share Piece, which is 3 draw. Each player draws 3 cards. 2 energy costs for speed dive for 40. Spoink! Which is splash for 10 damage for 1 energy cost, 2 energy cost for ram for 20. Rapid spin for 10 damage for 1 energy cost. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you switch it out, you do switch out your opponent. Switch a Pokemon. Okay, if you do this, you do switch out your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, switch this Pokemon out with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon with a bench. Okay, your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. Letter of encouragement: if you use this card only if you can only use this card if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energies, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And damn, Ryan, that is a really cool card. I didn't realize you had a spectral hand though, right there in your hair. Wow, we got through that quickly. There's a lot. Alright, we got Swolvit, Fungus, Puppy, Luma, Fungus, and Togekiss. Obsidian Bumblebee, Oikalone, Camerupt, Bronzong, and Koraidon EX. Dolive, Cleffa, Linoon, Wugtrio, Hitmore, and Togekiss. Spike, Rowlet, Stunfisk, Baltoy, Sharpedo, and Caesar. Glimmet, Bunnelby, you look so unamused, Bunnelby. What's going on, man? Skarmory, Gita, Trevenant, and Togekiss. Nosepass, Litwick, Whiscash, Entei, Rivervroom EX. So that is such a cool card. And it takes Tyranitar EX in the double spot! Oh, that is so cool. Is that a rainbow? I think that's a rainbow. Numel, Bellybolt, Drampa, Volcarona, Dragonair, Thundurus. We got a bunch more to read this time, actually. Snooble, Temple, Bouffalant, Surskit, Arvin, Entei, Herdier, Tembol, Mawile, that's a new Mawile, Belasum, Limit, and Palofin. Fungus, Raganal, Oinkalone, Floatsoul, Ice-Skew. I Ice-Skew a question. Ha! And Thundurus. Alright, got the Nosepass, which you got Iron Collecting. 1 energy cost, put 2 basic steel energies from your discard pile into your hand. 2 energy cost for rolling attack for 30 damage. Whiscash, 1 energy cost for Raging Rock and Rocking. For each fighting energy attached to this Pokemon, discard a top card of your opponent's deck. 4 energy cost for Land Crash for 140 damage. Stunfisk, which has got Custom Trap the ability. If this Pokemon is in your active spot, has a Poke Tool attached, and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Ouch! That sounds like a baiting kind of deal. 1 energy cost for Rumble for 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon cannot retreat. Koraidon EX. 1 energy cost for Splitting Beam for 20 damage. This attack also does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Do not apply weaknesses or resistances for the benched Pokemon. 3 energy cost for Gaia Press. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. For 100 through 230 damage, this Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. Rowlet. Zor, we got you already. Skarmory for 1 energy cost, for Peck for 20 damage, 3 energy cost for Slashing Steel for 120 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Slashing Steel. Mawile, we got an ability, Special Eater. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a special energy from one of your opponent's active Pokemon. 3 energy cost for Sharp Fang for 90 damage. Bronzong is Oracle Press for 1 energy cost for 20 damage. During your opponent's next turn, you prevent all effects of attack by your opponent's Pokemon during this done to this Pokemon. Damage is not affected. 2 energy costs for your Century, which does 70 plus if you have the same number of cards in your hands. Your opponent does 90 more damage. Dragonair, which does Ram for 30 damage and 70 damage for 2 energy costs. For Dragon's Tail for 70 times up to 2 coins. If they're both, if this attack does 70 damage for each heads. Grandpa does 60 damage plus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon for 2 energy costs. I knew we got you. Bouffalant, who's got Boofer. This ability, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage for attacks after applying weaknesses and resistances. 20 for 2 energy cost. For damage rush, 50 plus a flip a coin until you get tails. Attack does 30 damage for each heads. Bottlebee, you look so unimpressed. 1 energy cost for Stompy Stomp for 10 times flip 2 coins. If for each this attack does 10 damage for each heads. Swolvet, he looks like you're in heaven. Nick Nibble, 1 energy cost for discard the top card of your opponent's deck. 1 energy cost for Gentle Slap for 10 damage. Oinkologne, which is Confounding Cologne. 2 energy cost for 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. 3 energy cost for High Impact Kick for 60 damage. If you flip a coin, if its tails attack Pokemon does 60 damage to itself. Dolive, which has got Sunny Wind, 1 energy cost for 30 damage. Deal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Tyranitar EX, this looks like a rainbow rare, which has got 1 energy cost from Mountain Hurl, 120 damage, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. 2 energy costs for Lightning Rampage for 150 plus. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 damage more. Ice Cube, rainbow rare. You got 3 energy costs for Scalding Block, which is our Scalding Block for 160 damage. Discard energy from this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. The offending Pokemon cannot attack. Rivervroom, Tune Up as the ability. This is a gorgeous card. This Pokemon may have up to 4 Pokemon tools attached to it. If you lose, if it loses this ability, discard Pokemon tools from until you have 1. 3 energy costs for Wild Drift for 170 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weaknesses and resistances. Blossom Sleep Powder for 30 damage. 1 energy cost. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. 1 energy cost for Powerful Dance of 90 times. Just flip the coin for each energy attached to this Pokemon. This attack does 90 damage for each heads. Ooh. Hammer-Up is Eruption for 2 energy cost for 50 plus. Attack, discard top card for each player's deck. This attack does 100 damage for more for each energy discarded this way. 3 energy cost for Steaming Stomp for 120 damage. Litwick for Fire Breathing for 10 damage, 1 energy cost. Flip the coin. If it's heads, this attack does 10 more damage. 8 more burns energy burner for 30 damage plus. Attack is 30 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. For this cost 2 energy. Volcarona, which does 1 energy cost for Flame Cloak. For 30 damage, attach a basic fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. 3 energy cost for Heat Blast for 130 damage. Sharpedo with Aqua Impact for 1 plus. 10 plus, this attack does 30 damage for each energy in your opponent's active retreat cost. This only costs you 1 energy to use. 2 energy cost for Jet Headbutt for 60 damage. Also, a Swirling Tail for 1 energy cost. Flip a coin if it's heads, your active Pokemon. Opponent's active Pokemon and all of its attached cards go back and go into the opponent's hand. Waterfall does 60 damage for 2 energy costs. Gnaw does 10 damage for 1 energy cost, 2 energy cost for double edge for 30 damage. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Oh, we haven't gotten Arvin yet. Search your deck for a Pokemon tool and then reveal it and put it in your hand, then cover your deck. Alright. Wiglet. Snubble. Masquerain. Wild, Steam Star Grunts, and Ice-Q EX. Rockruff, Poundstone, Darmanitan, Charmeleon, Drillbur, and Scovillain. Toxel, Bronzor, Clodsire, Entei, Gita! Oh my, that is full art Gita. Another Ice-Q EX. Let me ask you a question. Lampent, Charcadet, Lycanroc Midnight form, Letter of Encouragement, Charmeleon, and Togekiss. And then we got Deadbolt, Patrol Cap, Soul Rock, Bullpix, Gold Rare, Artesian or I don't know how to pronounce the city name. Broom, Baltoy, Clodsire, Bisharp, Rhyme, and Cloth EX. Toadscruel, Reaverd, Lunatone, Solrock, Sinistea, Gita, Nosepass, Bonsley, Masquerain, Revenant, Smoliv, and Palafin. Lillipup, Brokey, Grumpig, Ninetales, Larvesta, and Claydol. Town Store, Barbroach, Togetic, Froakie, Shuckle, and a Houndstone EX. Yo! Revered. You got 3 energy costs for Play Rough, doing 30 plus. Flip a coin. If it's heads, it does 30 more damage. Houndstone, we got 2 energy costs for Rear Kick of 30 damage, and then we got 3 energy costs for 2 ferocious. For 88 plus, if your opponent has exactly 2 or 4 prize cards remaining, it does 120 more damage. That's actually pretty cool. Poundstone EX, we got 1 energy cost for Big Bite, doing 30 damage during your opponent's next turn. Defending Pokemon can't retreat. 3 energy cost for Last Respects, does 160 plus. If this attack does 10 more damage, this attack does 10 more damage for each Psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. Whoa, that's kind of cool. We got Rockruff, Bite for 20 damage for 1 energy cost. Toadscruel, which got 2 energy cost for Mudslap for 20 damage, 1 energy cost for Smack Kick for 10 damage. Oh, Clodsire! Is that the same thing? No, they're not the same thing. Splashing Poison, 1 energy cost for both active Pokemon are now poisoned. Clodsire, why would you do that to yourself? 3 energy cost for Venom Shock does 80 plus if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. This attack does 120 more damage. Jeez. Skull Villain, which has got double type ability. If as long as Pokemon is play, it is Leaf and Fire type. Does 3 energy costs for Spicy Headbutt, 120 damage. This attack damage isn't affected by resistance. Wow, that's actually pretty broken. Full Pex does Combustion for 1 energy cost for 10 damage, 2 energy costs for Confuse Rate, 20 damage. The opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Ninetales, which is 1 energy cost for Will-O-Wisp, 20 damage, 2 energy cost for Ninetale Dance. Put 9 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Dang. Got Darmanitan, which is going to be 3 energy cost for Damage Counter Punch. Doing 60 plus if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it. This attack does 60 more damage. 4 energy cost for Heat Blast for 140 damage. Larvesta Flare, which does 10 damage for 1 energy cost, 2 energy cost for Takedown for 40 damage, does 10 damage to itself. Ice Cube's got the same thing as before. Charcadeck, which has got 1 energy cost for Light Punch for 10 damage, 20 damage for Combustion for 2 energy cost. Shuckle, which has got a berry scent with energy cost. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it into your bench, and then shuffle your deck. 2 energy cost for Guard Press, which does 30 damage. This attack during your next turn, your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage for an attack. Brokey, which has got Try Bouncing for 30 damage, which is 1 energy cost. Flip a coin. If it's Tails, it does nothing. Lunatone, which has got the ability New Moon. If you have a Soul Rock in play, prevent all effects of any stadium done to your Pokemon in play. 3 energy cost for Moon Press for 100 damage. Call the Family, which is Soul Rock. 1 energy cost. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put them onto your bench, and then shuffle your deck. Solar Beam for 50 damage for 2 energy costs. Town Story. Yeah. During your turn, each player's turn, which is a stadium, clearly. During your turn, each player's turn, the player may search their deck for a Poketool card, reveal it, and put it into their hand, then shuffle their deck. Ita, which we already know the effect of that. But damn, is that a gorgeous card. Arts on some of these cards are really amazing. The gold rare, R10 has Artesian. During your each player's turn, this stadium, the player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that does not have box rule and put it onto their bench. Then that player shuffles their deck. Pokemon EX, V, etc. have rule boxes, so you can't play those. Alright. 9 more packs. Buttlebee, Barbroach, Ninetales, Cleffa, Dolliv, Absol EX. I didn't even know Absol was in this set. Oh, that is a cool card. Rowlet, Twolvet, Inoon, Rambo, Oddish, and Entei, Darmaka, Zigzagoon, Stoutland, Togedemaru, Steenie, and Palafin. Get some new cards again. We got Slanted, Toadscruel, Probopass, Smoliv, Altaria, and Palafin. Except for Palafin. Palafin seems to be like a regular. Carvana, Nana, Pawniard, Solrock, Thundurus, God! I mean, Lechonk. Thundurus, Wiglet, Varoom! Oh, Varoom, you got a full art card! Wishcash, Diggersby, Swablu, and Lamora. EX! And we got Dilber, Adino, Ice Cube, EX, Baltoy, Darmaka, and Skull Villain. Scyther, Amoongus, Charmeleon, Holofin, Laffa, and Darkrai. Last pack, Magnemite, Brawler, Old School, Scyther, Lodsire, and Claydol. All in all, really good pack selection. I'll say that. He can trade in. I think I'm going to trade in. Oh, they're trading in for me. Okay. Trade items. Alright, so we got Oddish feeling fine. Which is 1 energy cost, draw a card, Stampede for 10 damage. 1 energy cost. Amoongus, 2 energy cost for Dangerous Spore, 60 damage. Flip a coin. If it's heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. We got Diggersby, Mudslap for 50 damage for 2 energy cost, 3 energy cost for Knocking Hammer for 120 damage. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Crabballer, which has got Knuckle Punch for 30 damage for 2 energy cost, 3 energy cost for Magnum Punch for 60 damage. Already got you. Toadscruel does 2 energy cost for Beat for 60 damage, 3 energy cost for Double Whip. Does 100 damage times flip a coin. 2 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. Lamora EX does Dust Field for the ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's Pokemon can't have more than 3 bench. Your opponent can't have more than 3 bench Pokemon. If they have 4 or more bench Pokemon, they discard bench Pokemon until they have 3 on the bench. If more than one effect changes the number of the bench Pokemon allowed, use the smaller number. 2 energy cost for Poison Gem. Poisonous Gem for 40 damage, 140 damage. Opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Absol EX. That is just such a cool card. I love it. Which is 1 energy cost for Future Sight. Look at your top 3 cards of either player's deck and put them in any order you like. 3 energy cost for Cursed Slug, which is 100 damage plus. If your opponent has 3 or fewer cards in their hand, this attack does 120 damage more. Such a good card. 2 energy cost for Triple Nose. For Probopass, flip 100. It does 40 times flip 3 coins. If it's this attack does 40 damage for each heads. 3 energy costs for Iron Buster, or 160 damage. Your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Togedemaru, which got 1 energy cost for Defense Curl. Flip a coin if it's heads during your opponent's next turn. All damage is prevented done to this Pokemon by attacks. 2 energy costs for Rolling a Tackle for 50 damage. Altaria, which has got Glide for 30 damage. 1 energy cost. 2 energy costs for Soothing Lullaby, which is 110 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now sleeping. During the Pokemon checkup, your opponent flips 2 coins instead of 1. If either of them are tails, Pokemon is still asleep. Zigzagoon, which has got 1 energy cost for as Headbutt Bounce, what does 10 damage. 2 energy cost for Claw Slash, doing 20 damage. Okay. Stoutland, which has got Chomp Chomp Panic, which does. Alright. I don't even remember where I was. I got interrupted. 1 energy cost for Chomp Chomp Panic, which is 50 times this Attack does 50 damage for each cost of your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. 3 energy cost for Sharp Fang for 440 damage. Dino, find a friend, which is 1 energy cost. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it into your put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. 3 energy cost for Slap for 80 damage. Buttlebee just looks so annoying. And there's God with Tackle. Olive. Vroom, which is Spinning Draw, which this is 1 energy cost for 10 damage, and draw a card. Oh, we got a puppy coming. Got a puppy. Oh, we got the Skull Villain already. Ninetales we've already talked about. Entei we've talked about. The mock-up. Scyther, which is 1 energy cost for agility, which is which does 1 energy cost for agility, which does 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from the effects of the attack done to this Pokemon. 2 energy cost for cut for 20 damage. Got that one already. Carvana, ooh, nah, just does 1 energy cost for Sharp Fang for 20 damage. Gramble, which has got a power pose. Confront, which does 2 energy cost for 50 damage, 3 energy cost for Wild Tackle doing 160 damage. This attack does 30 damage to itself. That's it! We've collected all the cards we need for this session here. Let's check out the 160 of the 197. View the card gallery. We still need Combi, Dartrix, Decidueye EX, Bonsly, or Bonsweet, Karina, I don't even know how to pronounce her, Arbolive, Cold EX, Capstealer, Capscandar, Charmander, a Victini EX, a Chandelure. Still need. We need Frogadier. We need Magnezone. We need Tyranitar EX, the other one, which is electric type. What else we're looking for? That's gonna be cool to get. I mean, Tynamo, Electros, and Electric, and then Elticross. I don't know how to pronounce some of these. We got Palmot, which is EX. We need a Belly Bolt, another one of them. A Miraidon EX, a Clefable EX, a Togepi, Espeon, a Vespiquen EX, another Greavyard, a Poltegeist, a Pupitar, and a Larvitar we still need. We need a Abominable. We need another Wooper. We need another Houndour. We need Houndoom, a Houndoom EX. We need a Malamar. We need a Salazzle, a Kingambit, a Maltan EX, a Varoom, a Rivervaroom EX, a Kangaskhan, a Eevee, a Gumshoe, a Greedent EX, another Lechonk, or God! I need this God yet. That one looks like he's scared, because I'm probably yelling God at him. And I got another Oinkolomi you need. Which is probably I think that's the female version. I don't know which one is which. I need Flamingo yet. I need Brassius. I need... And then we got a bunch of illustrators. So this is the illustrators. Illustrator Gloom. We need... Oh, Illustrator Full Pad. Ninetales is so good. I got the Illustrator Palafin. I need Illustrator Belly Bolt. Illustrator Cleffa, Illustrator Larvitar, Houndoom, Illustrator Scizor. Got the Illustrator there. We need the Illustrator Pidgeotto we need. Oh my God, God! You're so cute! Illustrator of that. Okay. This has been this was a good Good pull. Good pull day. This is one of the more expensive cards in the set. It's... yeah. I got both golds though. Oh, I almost got all 3 golds. I've got a lot of cards out of this. Anyways. I'm gonna play a standard match. Oh, no. Hold on a second. I want to look at what we got for new cards. Show valid only. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I want to test it first, then we'll actually play an actual game of it. Against someone. I got my heads! I will go first. Oh, I don't have it. Oh man, I didn't have any. At Torkoal. At Torkoal. Jeez, they had nothing. Okay. Torkoal, go right there. Okay. Bidoof. Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof. And hey, we can actually really power this sucker up. I need crud. Okay, I want Charmander. I can set Charmander up, and if I need to, I can do that. I can end my turn there. Oh, what the hell? Clearly you're more scared of Torkoal, because Torkoal's the man. Okay. Why can't I? Oh, I only got 1 energy on it. Son of a bitch. The head is empty. Oh, man. Man. Oh, man. Oh, no. This is going to be so bad. Oh, no. What are you doing? How? How? I need this. Okay. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. 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 Oh, no. Stop it! Get that out of here! Oh my god, Tool Jammer. And sacrifice 2 cards. Grab Dialga V. This is going so great. Oh, come on, Regal. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. What the heck? Oh, man. Okay, as long as this card's attached. Okay, so there's no effect. Got it. I really do not like the position I'm in right now. Hey! Arvin. Okay, that helps a little bit. Magnezone. Uh-oh. There we go. Going down. Going down. Going down. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Okay. Lovely, lovely. How are you? I don't think you should be able to use it twice, but okay. 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 I need... Fuck. Okay. Okay, and then I need science. Okay. So I can sack that and grab this. All right. Yes, please. Oh, thank goodness. $800 damage. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Oh. Oh, 640. Oh. Torko's bussin'. Oh, eat it, AI. Okay, what are you doing? I see this ending badly for me. Okay, so he can't... I don't know if he can use the ability and attack. Yep, my turn. Sweet. Yes. Suffer! That is too perfect, dude. Oh my goodness. I can't use that till next round. Let's do it again! Concentrated fire. 1, 2, 3. That's still 200. 480 damage! Yes! 2 card prize cards. I thought I was going to lose this game to the AI. Oh, stop booing me! Yeah, I'm gonna give you that back. Hater? Hyper Fang. Flip one coin and no. Ah. Let's throw a Winkle up here. No. Oh, it's gotta be in my hand? Oh, okay. Ayano can go. Alright. Give me 4 cards from the bottom 2 card. Trainer. Torkoal again. We get another Torkoal. God. Yeah, let's just keep Concentrated Flame going. Tails. Heads, tails, tails. 4 tails! Ah, it's okay. It still takes it out at 80 damage. Yes! Wingle. Oh, Dialga! Time to die, puppy! Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Metal Blast. Ow! Oh, we survived! Yo! Let's discard. Oh, basic Pokemon in my hand. Yeah, I'll take another Wingull. Alright! Flip 'em, boys! Tails, tails, heads, heads. Oh, we only did. Yes! That was so good. Frickin' Torkoal is broken, dude. Oh my. Oh my. I want the stats on that, dude. There's nothing collected because it was a game of. Let's set my active. Oh, yes. I'll take more of those. Let's get an actual play of against someone. Oh where's my phone? All right, Wingull. Oh, Squawkabilly EX, lovely. I want to go like this. Backboard. Go back. No. I need Torkoal. I need my Torkoal. Basic. And that'll be the end of my turn. Oh, Arc ESP. So yeah, custom deck actually fits the standards. Wow. Okay. Oh wow, you actually have to be able to use the battle pass. That's actually pretty interesting. What the hell? Oh my god. This is gonna be a fun uphill battle. Ultra V-Star. Jesus. Why did you sacrifice the Gudra V-Star? I don't get it. Oh, Noivern V. That's nice. Oh, you. Whoa! 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 I had to, because, like, I am so confused at what's going on right now. Comparison, man. I got nothing. Hearsay. That's what I want right there. Okay, Jacques. And we'll grab that. Oh, why didn't I just do... Oh. I'll do that. Only way I Do that now. Shit. Okay. I fucked it up. I need to sack. Ah, energy too. Ah. What are you doing? Oh goodness, here we go. Trinity chain. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. 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 Shit. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna try to get some damage in. This is gonna end poorly. Okay. My only hope is that he draws out. How many different Vs do you have in this deck, dude? Holy shit! Ah, that's not good. All he needs is one more energy. He uses V-Star for the draw for the game. To you. Okay. Yep. Wow, that hurt. Major. Haha. Great. Alright, so I need to do Charmeleon. Grab Charmander. Okay. So I just not going well. Oh, god damn you. They saw the play. They saw the play. God damn you. Good play. Good play. Alright. Alright. S-ball. I could hook up the other thing. Oh man, this I'm not this is bad. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get swept. Oh goodness. I'm gonna get swept. Oh goodness. Okay. I can't use the ability? Oh, that's such bullshit. Oh man. GG's. Why does that look like a god? Okay. Nope. Oh, it was like Bidoof sitting on a pod of its throne. It's no, it's just slave. Oh shit. This one went terrible. This went terrible. This went horrible. This went horribly wrong. Game, man, game. Okay, then surrender. But I don't want to. Take your two cards and finish me off. Oh, goodness, no. This is terrible. Oh, hey! Yep. So bad. This game went so bad. That was overkill. Wow. Yes, thanks for the match. I did nothing. Wow! That was so bad. I collected nothing. Okay. Okay, I gotta get one more in there because that was terrible. That was so bad. Alright. How bad could this really go? Twice in a row. Oh, goodness. Poke Dutchman. He's not the Flying Dutchman. He's the Pokey Dutchman. Alright, flip a coin, boy. Heads. I will go first. You see how well that went last time. Alright. Nothing. Shit. Oh, I got a level ball and a nest ball. I can use those. Just let me do me. Let me do me! Damn you. Okay. Oracle. Charmeleon. Come on. You get to pick one. Yeah. Okay, are we not doing the same decks? I was gonna say, if we're doing the same decks again, son of a... oh my goodness. Come on. God. What do we got? Use... Ah, come on! That's not cool. That's not cool. You're not cool. Stoke. Oh, search deck. Ah, shit. Great. Give me that level ball. Alright. Torkoal, yeah. Yeah, Torkoal. That's the right city. I'm gonna flood it with the concentrated fire. I need this to go. Yeah. Let's skip the Charmeleon. Alright, buddy boy, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, shit! I hate that. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. I played this wrong. Oh, you got the save. Oh, the Radiant Charizard. Great. Okay, so this is obviously a custom. Ah, you gotta discard 2 cards. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. Do that. Shit. Okay. Iono. I'll do this first. Yep. Okay. Now, I didn't play any energies yet. Just in case this goes megally south. Okay, just in case this goes mega south. I got you. I need this to nail for 4 heads or I lose 1. Oh, damn it. Oh, that only did 80. That sucks. Ouch. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. But that actually opens up the door for Charizard EX if it gets taken. Torkoal gets taken down. Boss's orders. Yeah, I can do this. I got this. I got this. So next round, see what we pull, and then we can use Professor's research to get the boss's orders because I really don't care for the boss's orders. Oh, and then maybe we could pull another Charmeleon in this spot here. Shit. Get the bed. EXP share because he sees it coming. Get. That's gonna take 2 off that cost. How much is it? 250. Okay, that's fine. What are you doing? Oh! Okay. Okay. Owie? Dickhead? Alright. 4 cards. Put Charizard EX in the spot. Dark. Oh, that sucks! Oh, that sucks ass so much. Okay, I'm gonna try it. What else I can get? Pelipper can go there. You can hearsay, cool. Uh, uh, okay. Defiance Band. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent's attack, opponent's attack. Alright. How much more? Okay, so we'll get tied. Okay, throw that on you. Okay, so or your boss's orders and another ultra carbon. Yeah. Grab another Charizard EX. Now I can take 5, that, and grab. Oh, come on. What do you mean I can't grab a rare candy? That is such crap. No, not you, Torkoal. I love you, but no. Okay, that's fine. Because then we can get that done. 240? Heck yeah. Yes, dude. Yes, yes, yes. I don't care. That's 2 cards for me. Sweet. Okay, okay. I figured as much. That was going to be your play. He's got the ability to... Oh, I don't have less than me. Son of a bitch. So many... This is the battle of Charizards today. You know, I hate Charizard as a Pokemon. Well, I don't really hate him, but like, I just don't like him. Dislike it because he gets overhyped. But like, I run Charizard decks all the time. It's so weird. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, I am so doomed. Doomed! Doomed, I say! Hey, Raihan. What are you doing? Oh. Yeah, shit. Yet. A Growlithe? Okay. Must have another EX in your thing. These are worth 2, aren't they? Are they worth 2? No, they're not worth 2. Damn, okay. 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 Oh, hi! Thank you for that. That was so nice of you to do. Yes, I'd like to use Infernal Rain. And I'm going to go boop, boop, and a boop. One there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, why are you able to move? What? Okay, sweet. Okay, it is only worth the 1 prize card, which is fine. Oh, you can Stoke. Stoke puts it at... Oh, I just survived. You just survive. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you bitch! That's okay, I can take it out with the other Charizard EX I have! Can you actually get another card on him? Oh, you can. Why are you doing that? I don't. You cock monkey. Wow, that was rude. Rude! Ah, you meanie. Right, Flame. Oh. Oh. How did you just do that with one less energy? No, no. That is bullshit. No. What? That is such bullshit. Ah, I don't defeat it. Crap. Okay. 2 for him, leaving me with that. Fuck. I don't want to sack 2 freaking energies, man. Don't want to sack 2 energies. This is such crap. That's supposed to be require 3. How is he able to use Bright Flame and only discard 1? Such bullshit. So confused, dude. It's like, why? A Defiance Band and... Yep, expected. Surely he can't use Fire Flame again. That was such bullcrap, dude. That flame was such bullcrap. Yep, there goes the fucking flame again. Oh, okay, so... Okay. Okay. I don't get that, but okay. No, I'm not playing to that. Because I know what'll happen. It's such bullshit. Okay. That's fine. Okay, give me 7 cards. Energy to recycle. Okay, nest ball. Okay. Level up ball. Okay. Oracle goes up here. Wing attack takes you down. Give me my 2 cards. You take me out, I still can't lose, technically. Okay, Iono. And... okay, cool. Unless somehow he switches in my Charizard EX, then I lose if he takes him out. I don't think he can. A long video. Oh, goodness. Goodness, 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 goodness. Oh, shit. No! That is such bull crap! Damn. That was such a good game. I didn't... Boss's orders. Your brilliant strategy did not pay off. That was a good game, though, man. That was a really good game. Oh, well, it was strategy, I should say, because, yeah, he did take me out that way. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we're so close to unlocking. But no, I think this is it for this episode here. So thank you, everybody, for watching this episode of Pokemon TCG live. Not online, live! Of the Obsidian Flames opening and some playthrough. That was really good match to end this video. So thank you, everybody, for watching it. Have a safe, happy evening. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.